Members of the public and civil society have been called upon to intensify advocacy on the need for pastoralist women to get an equal chance to own and use land. Speaking during the 5th edition of the annual Indigenous Women National Conference that kicked off in Isiolo County, the Executive Director, Samburu Women Trust, Naini Meriwass, said there is need to empower women in marginalized communities to own property.
Discriminatory cultural attitudes and effective implementation of the law have been cited as major barriers which prevent women in marginalized areas access, control and use of land. Those attending the 5th edition of the annual Indigenous Women National Conference in Isiolo that brought together representatives of women from indigenous communities in 14 pastoralist counties claimed women in such areas have been marginalized for long and it was time they stand to be counted. The Executive Director, Samburu Women Trust, Naini Meriwass, said that the theme of this year's conference is land tenure rights for women and protection of unregistered community land in the framework of Community Land Act of 2016 and is based on the desire to grant women equal rights to own land and other properties.
Theme ya hii mwaka ni kwamba tunaongelea kuhusu mambo ya ardhi, sana sana tukipea kipao mbele kuhusu wamama. Wamama tukiongea mambo ya ardhi wanamiliki vipi hasa katika jamii ya wafugaji.
Meriwass noted that members of the public have not been taken through adequate civic education regarding the Community Land Act of 2016, hence remaining in darkness over its contents.
Jamii hawajapatiwa hamasishwa kufanyiwa civic education ama kuparticipate kujua ni nini inaendelea. Pia information uko kwa ground iko very limited. Hawajui kama hiyo act inasema nini. Na hata kama act iko hakuna mtu anawaambia.
Na wasihi wa mama popote wanapoenda wakisikia mkutano ya ardhi juu ya ardhi inafanyika waende na sauti zao zisikike kwa sababu sauti zao ni muhimu na bila wamama kujishughulisha hakuna mwenye atawaita awape ardhi.
The director argued that despite some communities organizing themselves to comply, their respective counties do not have a land registry and are therefore forced to look for services in Nairobi.
Na pia shida yenye iliyoko sana ni kwamba hata hizi land registry yenye supposed kuwa within the county, kuna county yenye haziko. Pia hiyo inakuwa changamoto kwa sababu community hata kama wamekuwa organized lazima wasafiri waende mpaka Nairobi kusubmit kwa Ministry of Land. Unajua pia inakuwa changamoto kwa community.
Through the conference, women from pastoralist backgrounds have also been encouraged to take up elective positions during the 2022 general elections instead of depending on nomination slots which end up not being sufficient to give them a voice.
Go for this elective post. It's not easy. It's not a walkover. Even those women who are already there, it's not easy. If you follow it very keenly in the social media, anything they pick, despite the fact that they are the best in Kenya, but men, they don't want to accept that. You always see a lot of negative things that they are always posting to them.
For Channel 1 News, I am Emily K. Bade.